Got some shit going on here, haven't I? Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me just fix my hair. Look at this. Not looking great, is it? I was supposed to get my hair cut today, but I didn't. I kind of woke up a little bit too late. So, but yeah, welcome on in, everyone. Welcome on in. Welcome to a little bit more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I believe it is part 23. Yesterday's stream was a somewhat distracted stream. We ended up doing quite a lot of we've done a lot of alchemy and such, but all for good reason. We've done it for good reason. We ended up getting to a point where we can get a Henry's Fox potions, which we have a good amount now. I think we've got 23 of them in our bags, which they're actually really good. Like, someone did mention them a little while ago on the stream. Didn't realise how good they actually were. Yeah, so we ended up doing quite a lot of that. So we didn't really touch on any of the main story. As such, I kind of want to say that I am dragging it out a little bit, but that's just because I'm enjoying the game so much. I don't normally do that. I'm normally like, I want to kind of get it done, and not get it done, so to speak. But yeah, it's been a phenomenal game so far. Easily game of the year for me so far. Now, having said that, I have played Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 in this year, but, I mean, Game of the Year for what is going to be released this year, this is going to be the top. What have you missed? Absolutely nothing. Just me, sitting around, doing nothing, made a coffee, made a drink. Oh, I'll tell you what I did buy on Amazon, which was quite good. Seeing as it's starting to get a little bit warmer here in the UK, my fridge doesn't have like an ice tray sort of thing, and it's a little bit annoying. So I thought, what can I do? And I ended up buying, oh, my voice cracked then. I ended up buying this kind of thing. A thing, right? It's like a tray, but like a bucket sort of thing, and then it's got like 2 layers of it where you put, obviously you have your ice cube, you put your ice cubes in and stuff. And then you turn it round and then you kind of push on the top. And it was only like £15 or whatever. And it was like, actually, this is going to be an absolute godsend in the summer. So I ended up buying one of them. So I'm actually just drinking like a lot of like iced drinks at the moment. So yeah. But today, I don't really know what's on the agenda today. I know we was doing some stuff for a guy called Cats. Now, we had to go and find a... why is that? That's really off-centered, isn't it? Is that really off-centered? There we go. That's better. I ended up going to Sigismund's camp, and there's a guy there who's kind of in charge, so to speak. A guy called Cats, and he wanted a document, a parchment, that went missing with a group of 7 lads. We ended up finding them at this like an abandoned kind of house sort of thing, and they basically said, we don't want to fight anymore. We had the option to kill them, but seeing as the fact that they are abandoning Sigismund, we decided to let them go. So that was kind of one of them. That was really the only thing we had going for us yesterday. Other than that, we just done a lot of alchemy, done a little bit of crafting, a lot of fucking around, and I went on a huge rant last night, which I try my best not to do. I went on a huge rant of why things like the Witcher show and stuff should stick to the source material, and I kind of got a little bit too passionate about it, so I can only apologise. But it was good though, it was good. So yeah, so today what we're going to do is I'm just going to have a little brief overview of what we did yesterday. So our main stat, we're looking at 21, and we've got quite a bit in here. Now, if you look here, our speech is currently plus 10. The main reason that is because of Henry's Fox effect. This is the potion I was talking about. It is phenomenal. So if I go to my inventory and look at my potions, we got the Henry's Fox, which I've got 23. This increases your speech by 7, which is stupidly good, increases reading speed, and increases the amount of experience gained by 50% for 2 days. So given the fact we have 23, and we've obviously put one on already, that's 48 days. 48 in-game days of this. We are no doubt going to be picking some more up anyway when we get the chance. I was going to look at getting some of the stronger versions of the Strong Bane Potion or the Henry's Bane Potion. I think due to the nature of it being makes running impossible and reduces health by 110 in 30 seconds, more suitable for poisoning cooking pots than applying to weapons. This would be very, very good. This wouldn't be too bad. We do need to try and find the recipe for the doll maker, but this is the one that we want, really. We do have the recipe for this. It does require a little bit. It does require a little bit. I'm going to sneeze. I always do this. As soon as I start stream, I need to sneeze. Oh, Christ. Hold on, chat. There we go. I completely lost my bearings where I was. So yeah, we are going to have a little look at our journal now. So the main quest we've got to do is the Lion's Den. So deal with the lost soldiers. So that is the soldiers that we found that was hiding. Take the lost document to the commander, which is that's the cat's guy. The main reason we're doing this is because we need to get some more. Like, we basically need to infiltrate Sigismund's camp here, which is the is like the main hub for Sigismund's army, so to speak. So there's a lot going on here. At the back, in this little cabin here, there is a cannon that we are trying to take. We do have a bed. We do have a bed. Ooh, okay, that's good. I was looking around for that for ages and I couldn't find it, but you know what? There it is. So we are going to make our way there. What's the time? The time is current. Oh no, we've lost this. Never mind. We've lost. Oh, actually, no, we're not. We haven't. We're on 51. We need to eat quickly. Dried salami. We'll eat the dried salami or the cooked venison. We can eat the cooked venison quickly. Nourishment 69. Nice. 87. We don't need to do any more of that. So we've still got the well-balanced diet, which is, if I can, I know I'm going back and forth, I know this, we got the balanced diet, which gives you 10% more experience on vitality, and your stamina recovers 20% faster. And then obviously we've got this, which increases our experience gain on everything. Everything goes up by 50%, like goes up 50% faster. So that's pretty juicy. So,
to this old place.
Did you bring anything back with you?
You two are getting
Empty pockets and a whole lot of gossip.
The big city.
lovely.
What's that?
Sorry, I was just looking. Just looking. Right, so is there anything we could sell here? Because I know we put a lot of stuff in the in our chest yesterday. We got a lot of coal. We got a lot of charcoal. We don't need any more charcoal. That will last us to the end of the game easily. So I'm just trying to think. If we go to, we're going to go to Menhart at the moment. Now Menhart is over here. It says a new quest. Now I think that could be something to do with. That could be something to do with the tourney that is scheduled at the sword fighting hall. So we've got to continue going west. And hopefully the tourney doesn't. Hopefully the tourney starts relatively soon. We do need to wash ourselves as well. You're playing dice. Might as well. No, we don't want to report a band of
trying
thieves.
your luck at dice? What game would you like to play?
What have you got? With a badge. Novices.
Now, how about novices?
Never mind.
Let's play.
We'll get ourselves a shitty badge here. What we got? I mean, it's the worst dice. Shall we try and win? Is it the worst actual dice? I mean, we've got the ordinary dice. Well, the shrinking dice is barely loaded. Barely makes a difference. We've got the unbalanced dice. A plain dice someone tried to load to its advantage but didn't do a very good job. So that means they actually... It goes the other way, I think. It just doesn't... Yeah, I think it's more loaded to something which is like a 4 or something like that. I mean, I'm kind of tempted just to put 6 of these in, just because it'll be funny. We've got the Tin Badge of Head Start, we've got the Doppelganger's Badge and the Warlord's Badge. Carpenter's Badge of Advantage, you can gain a new formation called the Cut, consisting of 3 and 5. I'm going to whack that in. Oh, wait a minute. What's these? After you throw, you can change a dice to your choosing to a 3, can be used once per game. Not really interesting there, and 1 extra dice. We're going to go for the Carpenter's Badge of Advantage here. So let's confirm. This is just for memes. This is just for memes.
Unless you're playing for the first time.
Okay. Okay, what we got here? We got a 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5. Right, we're going to take the 1, roll again. Oh, actually, we could have done something different there, couldn't we? Shit the bed. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus Christ. Okay.
It's a good thing you don't throw like that all the time.
That's... I mean, we got 3 2s there. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, that was phenomenal. He's got 2 6s, 2 4, no, 3 4s, and a 1.
That's enough for me. Your
700
turn.
is locked in. 700 points. What have we got on this? We've got 3 3 3. 5. Do we have a 4? No, we don't. These are, as daft as it sounds, this is quite, because they're all like the same, like dots and stuff. It's actually like, wait a minute, what have I actually got here? Now, if I go for a 3 and a 5, that's 200 points. Or I can go for there for 300 points. Or that's 200. You know what? Let's go for that. Score and continue. Let's see what we get. Alright, we got a 5 at least. We got a 1, 3, 5, 6. We can take the 1 roll again.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
I think that's triple 2s. The perfect time to get triple 2s. Let's go.
You lost your mind.
This is great.
You're going to lose
These are
everything.
great dice. These are so shit, but they're so good. Right, we got a 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Right, if we go for the 3 and a 5, that'll give us 200 points. That's 700, which is 2,600 altogether. I'm going to score and pass because I don't want to risk it. I really want to win with these now because these are like stupid. Like they're shit, but because they're all shit, they actually make themselves good. Which is weird. Right, he's got 3 6s, a 1 and a 4.
That's enough.
Okay.
Your turn.
And I thought
So he's
supposed to
still
be
on the
an
back
entertaining
foot here.
pastime.
Right, we've got a 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4. Right, so what we could do here, we can get the 1 and the 3 in. Playing game in a game. Yes, I know. How you doing, Miller? Right, we're gonna go for the 3 and the 5 together. See what we get from this. I think it might be a bust actually. Oh no, actually, we got a 3 and a 5. We go for 3 and a 5 here, and then put the 5 in again. That's 250. I'm gonna score 450 points here.
See, you can do it. Keep it
So
up.
yeah, things like this. Can I suggest a game for the community game? Of course you can. There was currently a poll, so it's like it most likely won't be this time round, but it can definitely be looked at for the next community night, which I don't know when it will be, but I think it might. Oh, 3 3s and a 1. Oh, it's doing well. It's doing well here. He's got a 2 5s, 3 4s, and a 6. Oh, he's gambling. We got a gambler. Oh no! Oh no! Come on, please bust out, motherfucker. Through 1 5 3 3 6. If this guy wins with this, he's a lucky motherfucker. So he's got 1 2 3s, 2
Oh,
4s.
that's as far as I go.
Okay,
We didn't have such
he is
dice
caught
when I
up.
was
He
young.
has caught
We
up.
shaped them out of clay. And
Right then.
played with them. And they were
We got
rounded
2
and
2
didn't have any
3
numbers on them.
4 5 5. Right, if we go for the 3 and the 5 here, roll again. He could win this actually. Ooh, juicy boy. Right, we get to roll again.
You're not afraid of anything.
Right, we only need 500 points. And we've got it. We've got it. Yes. Suck my nuts. Right then, score and pass. There we go.
Damn
Bang
it.
on 4,000
That
points.
can't be good.
I can't believe we won with them.
Bloody God.
So yeah, the community night. There's probably going to be another one relatively soon. Given the fact that there's quite a few games that people want to play. So if you want to put the recommendation for community night in or community game, feel free to put it in, and you are welcome to come along to the one on Sunday as well. It should be a nice night. It is. We are going to be playing. We are going to be playing Repo from the looks of things. But having said that, there is also the possibility we are going to be playing another game afterwards, which might actually be golf with your friends, because we did play that the other night. A few of us did, and it was fucking hilarious. I've gone the wrong way. So we might actually give that a go afterwards. So we might just make it a little bit more of a community night. What's going on? Oh, it's you. Jesus Christ, fella. Do you want to move? Do you wanna?
Greetings to you.
Idiot. Just, I have no idea what the guy was doing. So what's this? So we just give it that bird.
Was darf's heute Morgen sein?
What about the Gutenberg tournament? When is it?
When is the next tournament?
There is still some time to go. More than 5 days.
What?
There is still time to sign up.
I want to enter that tournament you mentioned.
Great decision, Heinrich. You will not regret it. Als erstes, let me explain the rules so you know what to do.
Right. Make it quick.
You know
We
it.
have
You know
three
it. Oh, get a
disciplines.
bath. Oh, I thought you
Erste,
meant something else.
Sword and Shield Combat. Then gibt es noch Longsword Combat. Schwertkampf is done in light armor. You will get all the equipment you need for the tournament, including weapons. Keine Sorge. You must use it during the duels and return it to us at the end. Yeah?
Of course I'll return what I borrow. But what if I want to use my own gear? Can't I do that?
Not in the sword disciplines. Everyone uses the same equipment, so that only skill
Okay.
is the deciding factor. But in free combat, the last discipline, everyone uses their own weapons and armor. I recommend heavy plate armor if you have some. You can participate in all discipline or just some. It is up to you. Every entry costs some Geld. And behave during the tournament, yeah? No funny business. And follow the instructions you are given.
Right, okay. So, what if I don't
What will
arrive?
happen if I sign up and then can't make it?
Then I will be bloody disappointed in you. If you do not show up, you will be disqualified from the discipline. No other way.
That's fair enough. Okay, so we know what's the
Are there
prize.
any prizes?
Yeah, glory and recognition. Also, as in beautiful and valuable things. Coats, armor, weapons, all sorts of things.
Oh,
The
lovely.
city's craftsmen quite liked the idea and wanted to show off their work. So they donated a few pieces as prizes for the victor. But the main thing is to have a good kampf, is it not?
Of course.
Okay then, I know
Thanks.
everything.
I know everything I need.
So, Will you join the tournament?
Of course I will. Sign me up.
Sign me up for the tournament.
Toll! What discipline will it be?
All three.
I can't seem to make up my mind. You know what? Sign me up for everything.
Good choice.
Nice.
Pay the entry fee, and we are done
What
here.
is the entry fee? 300. That's
Here are
not
the
too
gross
bad.
then.
It's not too bad at
I
all.
plan on winning them all back.
I look forward to seeing your attempt. May
Nice.
Lady Fortune be on your side.
So
On the day of
at least
the
it
tournament,
tells you.
go and see Friedrich Kummel. He has the honor of running the tournament and will introduce you. Or you can wait here for the tournament, as you wish.
You know
I
what?
want to wait for the tournament here.
Of course. There is a bed here for you. Just give me some groschen for food.
That's
Here
fine.
you are.
We will what? I mean, we are covered in blood. You're waiting for the Kuttenberg tournament to commence. So I actually didn't realise we could do this on the go. Wait for tournament day. So let's go to the tournament. Go to the tournament, and the tournament arena is around here. Lovely. I did not know we could do this now. Now, you are probably right. I probably should wash ourselves. There should be a wash bin around here. There we are. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Wash yourself. Get it all out the way. Lovely stuff. Yeah, Mutt. How you doing, buddy?
I
What?
apologise.
You right, love? Right, so let's make our way around here. There we go. Love it. Yeah, boy.
Hear ye! Esteemed citizens of Kuttenberg!
You saw somewhere that guards wake up because of the player's smell. That is correct.
City is great,
That is actually correct.
as is the wisdom of the sworn councillors at its helm. Therefore, it is only fair that the glory of our town should grow by hosting a great tournament. Give a warm welcome to our brave contenders, and let the tournament begin.
Come here, lad. I'll help you put on your gear so you can crush them.
Lovely. Right, do we still have the... Yes, we still have the Henry's Fox potion. Borrow the
Men
gear.
who could easily make war their trade.
So, ooh, okay then. So we're going to have to put everything on tournaments. Put that... Oh, it's already on. Oh, that's convenient. Oh, that's well convenient.
Competing for Lady Fortune's favor.
Now,
Henry of Skalitz, a great fighter
go to the red
and
corner to
adventurer.
start. Ooh.
As you may know, Henry was involved in the recent dispute of the city's Fechthalle and has been instrumental in its resolution.
How do I like the fight
it is
engine?
In part
I love
thanks
it.
to him
I think I
that we
prefer
can
the
hold this
number
great
one.
tournament.
This is very loud.
And which worthy opponent
This is
has
very loud.
Lady Fortune chosen for him? Yannick the Scribbler, assistant of the city scribe, Pete. Yannick claims to have learned about sword fighting from a book and now wants to put his knowledge to the test for real.
I will. Don't you worry.
I don't think he stands much of a chance, but the Quill Pusher still has more courage than most of you. Enjoy the duel that will soon follow.
Yeah, it's I prefer Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 combat, to be honest. Alright, come on, dude.
Jesus! I'm hit!
Oh,
What did he do? I wasn't looking.
What a spectacle! As if the shield went nothing.
oh, am I really? Oh, okay. I'm actually throwing this a little bit. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. Sir.
No chance!
Okay, that was a combo. Oh,
You won't get me! No, you don't!
there we go. Nice.
Duel!
I mean, we threw that so badly. Another round for the duel about to start. So this is going to be using. Oh, okay.
Swordsman who displayed truly beautiful technique. Henry of Skalitz. Victories within his reach, but things are far.
I don't know how many
from over.
rounds. I think there's like 2 rounds
His
per
opponent surely
opponent.
won't go down without a fight.
This time,
For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin.
give me a hug under my rug.
Come and give me a hug under my rug.
No chance. Useless. You won't get me. I yield of duel.
But not for Trump.
Lady
was about to go,
Fortune
yeah.
has fairly decided to award the second victory to the stronger of the 2 contenders. Henry of Skalitz.
Cool. Right then, I guess I gotta leave the tournament area. Now wait for the next duel. I imagine there could be a person I could talk to.
Now we'll see a fight between men who are no strangers to blades. Master Cobbler Linhart, who helped found the local sword-fighting brotherhood. Linhart will now show us the
Can I use
only
a-
sharp object he's handy with. And now he's going to face another brave warrior.
Are we?
Willem the Thatcher.
Okay, so we
He
don't
used
have to
be a
watch this.
miner, but he says he missed the sunshine.
The tournament swords. I guess we could give ourselves a slight advantage by sharpening our thing.
May the best man win.
That should do it.
There we go.
Fight.
Razor sharp. Now, as long as we got the razor sharp buff on it, 100%. So we got that like perfect. Now, I suppose I could talk to Menhart about something, but that might be like another. Oh, oh, there we go.
Too slow.
You really wiped the floor with them.
All right, let's not go in just in case. All right, place your bets, chat. Place your bets. We got yellow or green.
Shit! You shield, you idiot!
He's handy with that thing.
Fucking good. What are you doing with that?
Oh, oh.
What did he do? I wasn't looking.
My God! Through the shield and into him. Wow! End of duel.
Okay, green one. WWE style change the fighter. Yeah, tap in, yeah.
Displayed truly beautiful technique. Master Cobbler Linhart.
Nice work.
Let's wish him luck in the next round.
One of you, baby. One of you.
And his rival too. He may still turn the duel around. Contenders, get to it.
Okay then, place your bets again, chat. Rule 34. Oh.
Bad luck.
Oh.
End of duel.
Jesus Christ, he
As
absolutely
is often the
annihilated him.
case, Fortune's wheel is spinning and things are taking unexpected turns.
I'm
sorry.
Oh, you're the one that
The
battered.
combatants have earned 1 win each. Now let's see which of them falters in the face of adversity. Ready? Go for it.
Okay, who's winning this one now? Oh.
I'm surprised the other bloke's still standing.
Okay, it's yellow. Yellow's got this.
End of
There we go.
duel. You both put up a spectacular fight, but there can only be
Yeah.
one winner.
I just thought that's actually Hogwarts.
Willem the Thatcher.
Is it Hogwarts? No, not Hogwarts. Gryffindor?
Truly a well-deserved
No,
triumph.
Gryffindor and Slytherin.
Now, let's give him some time to regain his strength before we watch the final duel.
Okay. So is it? So we got this guy.
All that remains now is to
Xenia.
see the duel of Lady Fortune's favorites. Henry of Scarlets, welcome him once more.
There we go.
And who's going to face him? Willem the Thatcher.
Willem the Thatcher. Okay, so he's the guy who just
Who will
won.
taste the glory and who will feel the sting of defeat? That will soon be decided.
So I think we might get like 1,200 groschen from this, or like 1,000 groschen, because we've had to give
No time to
300
lose.
to enter.
Get to it.
There's no escape!
You going? Okay. Oh, There we go.
End of duel.
easy money, easy money.
The first duel. Henry.
Who's not voting for me?
Is on his side.
Who's not cheering?
How fickle she is today.
Right, so let's go in with a war
Contenders,
cry.
Forward.
Okay.
You're a dead man. You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight.
End of duel.
Leave me be.
Shit.
People of Gutenberg, behold his shield, an impenetrable wall, his sword, a punishing weapon, an undefeated and unmatched fighter.
There we go.
Henry of Scarlets, who has already triumphed once today.
Is there another?
Let's move on to the art of the longsword.
Oh, okay.
This is the most difficult and most beautiful art of them all, as it combines the best.
Right. I need tournament
Came
gear.
to get my gear for the next duels.
But of course. I've got everything ready for you.
Thank you.
Cat, sir.
Mind where
All right,
you're
let's quickly.
Will show off their skill. Henry of Scarlets, welcome him once more.
That's more like it.
All right.
First contender. Now let's see who'll pit his strength against him.
So I got that there. So you won sword and shield,
Zdenek
yeah?
of the Gate, an honest miner who will have huge support today.
Xenia. I know Xenia.
He promised to donate all his winning to the construction of St. Barbara's Cathedral.
Oh, okay. So we
Watch
got
closely. We'll now see whose skill proves to be
You need
greater.
cat.
You're up,
Do I?
Henry. Hurry up, or
I need
I'll have
cat
to
names.
disqualify you.
That's right. Just like that.
For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin.
Did someone just say that? No money for church, yeah. Oh,
So I pass.
you gonna go? You gonna go for me? There we go. You gonna go? Come on then.
So I pass.
There we go. We win. Easy. Easy money. God just reminded me of that. You know that meme where that kid's like screaming. He's like, ah!
Winner
It
of the
just reminded me of
sword
that
and
for some
shield
reason.
discipline, Henry of Skalitz. Let's wish him luck. Let your steel ring. Fight.
No mercy.
Right, let's back him up. Should we try and push him out the arena? That'll be against the rules. Okay, you can't.
End of duel.
Did that? Did,
You both put up a spectacular fight, but there can only be one winner.
I don't know if he lost because he actually went out the
Henry
arena.
of Skalitz.
Who's booing? Wait for your duel. Okay, let's come out of here. I think we've still got razor sharp on this, haven't we? The tournament. Yes, we do. Put that away. Oh,
And now, two great fighters go head
what was it again? Okay,
to head. Master Cobbler Linhart.
lovely. Right, let's.
Now his
Ooh,
skills
are these
will
the
be put to the test by a tough bruiser who's well known across
I
the
think
town.
these are the prizes that you get.
Ernest Mossig,
Okay,
a physician
chap.
who's old enough to remember King Jan. Few
Let's,
have accomplished as much as he has.
who we
although
thinking?
It's also true, few have had
Ellie's,
as much time
yeah,
as he
pretty
has.
much, yeah.
He spent his youth with a sword
Yeah, but she's
in his
salty,
hand,
ain't she?
And today, he'd like to reminisce. Enjoy the duel that will soon follow.
Right, so who are we voting for? We're voting for. Are we voting for greybeard or normal beard? I think the guy on the left. Yeah, I think the guy on the left's gonna do it. Yeah, nice, Miller. Nice. Oh, oh. Did someone just?
Take that.
I swear I just heard someone say, "Come over here." Right, we got. Oh.
No, you don't.
Oh. Oh. Okay, so we got red or green, and I voted for red. Okay, so I think green's actually got the upper hand here. Yep. Yep. Green looks like he's gonna win. Okay.
End
Yep.
of duel.
Red's gone. You fucking win.
Behold, the winner of the first duel. Master Cobbler
Hello, love.
Linhart. Let's wish him luck in the next round.
Okay,
And
so
his rival, too. He may still turn the duel around. Contenders, forward.
oh, is it? That's good. This is definitely the game for you. This is definitely the game for you, though, mate. Okay, so we got red or green. Oh, red. Okay, red's on an early lead.
What a magnificent strike!
Oh,
What is that? Dancing.
oh. Oh, oh, good flurry there. Oh, I'd say red is on the charge here.
No job.
It's a wonder you're still standing.
Yeah, I think red might actually win this.
He's fucking good.
Oh, oh. Okay,
End of duel.
things he can do with his sword.
It's decided. An outstanding display of prowess on the part of the victor.
Leonard's got a big oar.
Mr. Cobbler,
Okay.
a well-deserved victory, worthy of admiration and recognition.
I'm sorry.
The final clash, which will show whether Lady Luck is still on
Do we
his
need to
side,
wash ourselves
is
by any
about
chance?
to begin.
Okay, let's wash ourselves.
We already know the winner of the sword and shield discipline. And now we have two brave contenders vying for victory in the longsword discipline. Winner of the sword and shield discipline, Henry of Skalitz. And which worthy opponent has Lady Fortune chosen for him? Master Cobbler Linhart.
Okay.
I wish both of you the best of luck
Into
and
the
a
red corner.
steady
Lovely
arm.
stuff. I was a bit confused then because it said get your gear, and I was thinking, wait a minute. Okay.
For the cross!
Okay, good dodge there, boy. Oh. Okay, fair enough.
Too slow.
There we go. We win.
Duel.
Easy. That was very easy. Another round of the duel is about to start.
Duel. Henry of Skalitz. Let's wish him luck in the next round. And his rival, too. He may still turn the duel around.
Nah, he's not turning this around.
No time to lose.
But if there's anyone that remembers, when I was doing the Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 Rattay tourney, oh shit! Oh,
End of duel.
that was beautiful. Lovely.
It's over. All hail the victor
So-
of the longsword discipline, who proved his mastery of the blade.
The Kuttenberg hit a shield and the 200 groschen.
Henry. Now, for
And then we've got the
last discipline
laminar
of today's
sleeves of Rondil. They're really nice, and 200 groschen.
heavy armor
And
are
this
ready to show
is
off their
the
skill.
last one.
My word.
Glory to our
You're quite a
contender.
skilled sword.
Right then, so let's return the gear. Here you go.
I'm here to return the equipment.
Great. Glad to hear it.
Right, so we're going to drop all this on. We're going to give
Aye.
him this.
It's all here. Thanks very much.
So now we go to our gear and let's put everything on that we want again. We don't want the Kuttenberg heater shield, let's be fair, because it's a little bit... I mean, we could arguably put that here, because we don't... I didn't realise our nips were out. We could just have that out, couldn't we? Right, the Warhorse bassinet, which that's really, really nice. This is. It's a 131. It should be 134. I think it might because it's like reduced its thing. Put a Gambeson on first, a Noble Gambeson, and then this, and then this. So we got all of that on. Now this is 115. We got the Nuremberg plate sleeves. So this we're just going to sell. I don't need any gloves on. Well, I do actually. I got the gauntlets. The Knight Spurs, they will go on. Put some shoes on, these, and then these. And that should be it, really. Is there anything that's going to improve my charisma? Apparently the Chamberlain ring increases my charisma. I don't know why this is actually reduced. But I'm going to put this on anyway. Because it's going to make our charisma go up to... Well, it says charisma 26. I don't know. I don't really understand this. I think it might just be This is the charisma of the individual item, and then it all amounts to the charisma, like, overall.
What did I do?
Now, we'll see a fight between men who are no strangers to blades. Today's longsword champion, Henry of Skalitz.
Go to the red corner. Hey,
And
Eurazon.
shortly,
How you doing, buddy?
He will face an equally brave warrior, Willem the Thatcher. May the best man win.
For example, why excommunication was so bad. Measurement weights for comparison for goods were kept in church, so people would not trust you in with trade because they don't know they could. Oh, okay.
Contenders, get to it.
Right then. This is just the.
End of duel.
Big oops. He got fucking wrecked.
First duel.
There's no points. There's 0
Today's
points.
longsword champion.
We've got
Henry
a grade
of
4
Skalitz.
dueling longsword,
Let's
which
wish
is
him luck
they're not
in the
gonna
next
they're not
round.
beating me. They're not like,
And his
beating me with
rival
that.
too. He may still turn the duel around.
Not likely. Not likely. So if we're going in with a battle cry,
Forward.
we've got battle cry 2 and the dreaded warrior 2. There we go.
End of duel.
His defense is worse than my English.
The Lord has decided
Same.
who will be humbled and to whom will be granted a second victory. Henry of Skalitz.
Really giving them what for.
There we go.
I've been rushed off my feet all day because of you.
Lovely. Wait for your duel, okay?
In a
So there's going to be
moment.
another one.
We'll see a duel between two
And what's our current... No, we've still got this on. I might
skilled
as
and
well.
seasoned fighters.
Might as well.
You really wiped the floor with them.
Cheers, dude.
One after another.
I'm not going to use Radzik Cobbler's sword. Apparently,
Now, he's going to face another brave
apparently there is a bug
the incredible Mutig.
with the Radzik Cobbler sword. If you get... Oh, it's only 97. We took it up like 2.
Watch
Never mind.
closely. We'll now see whose skill
There's a bug in the
proves to
game
be
which happens
greater.
after you upgrade the second... Well, upgrade the Radzik Cobbler's sword to like grade 4.
Let your steel ring. Fight.
I don't know how true it is. I don't know if it's like in a previous version or whatever, but I'm not going to do it at the moment. Oh, okay. Who's winning here?
End of duel.
Jesus Christ. Okay, this guy stood no chance. Zenyak, you're
A
shit.
brave contender.
Ernest
secures the
Musig.
first victory.
Oh, I love.
Ernest Musig.
Simmer down.
He clearly has the advantage, but will he be able to
I thought the
use
other
it?
guy was actually going to
We
win because
shall see.
I actually think
For the
or
glory
find that the heavy weapons like the mace or an axe and stuff are actually a little bit more dangerous, especially if it comes to like a master strike. I think that's what it was like in the first game, and whenever we've come against someone with a
End of duel.
okay, dude, like you
A
just got
second
wailed on.
hard-earned win for this famous and truly mighty contender.
Yeah, I think whenever we come across someone with like a juicy mace or juicy warhammer,
May he rejoice in his success.
we actually can come off a little bit worse for wear.
So whether Lady Luck is still on his side is about to begin.
Not take any of this. What's that current nutrition as well? 88.
Excuse me?
Sorry, sir.
This day is coming to an end, and so is our tournament. But we still have time enough for the duels of our armored champions. Henry of Skalitz, welcome him once more. And who's
There we
going
go.
to face him?
Myself to him in a
The
heartbeat.
incredible Ernest Musig.
Ernest Musig.
Join the duel that will soon follow.
So this is your boy who who just fought with the long sword. He shouldn't be too difficult.
Right, just like that.
Put your sword away, son.
Bravo!
There we go.
Glory to Kuttenberg.
That's it! Fantastic! No time to lose!
There we go. Right, let's...
Get to it!
There's no escape!
End of duel! Which contender handles his weapon
Too
better?
fucking easy.
Today's longsword champion, Henry of Scarlet.
Too fucking easy.
He clearly has the advantage.
Yep.
But will he be able to use it? We shall see. Ready? Go for it.
Okay.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay. Gonna give the guy a little bit of a chance here.
Like that. End
Or
of
not.
duel.
Swords level 22 and a perk point. Improved our swords there. Lovely. Lovely. Oh,
No words needed.
Yep.
You saw it yourselves. Free combat champions.
Excuse me?
yes.
Today's longsword champion, Henry of Skalitz.
What?
Hear ye, people of Gutenberg.
I suppose, yeah. Wait for the tournament
This
to end.
day has come to an end, and so has our tournament.
And
But the glory of those who have excelled today will not fade
I mean,
with the setting
I
sun.
think actually... I think it's not actually too bad. However... the nobleman's hat is actually loads better in terms of charisma. So... a chaperon is originally just a hood worn backwards, transformed into an elegant headdress by means of a special harness. This one is tailored to the best cut of good cloth and would therefore not be lost in the royal court. We've got more hats. Yeah, I know, like, it's ridiculous. I'm not going to wear that thing though. It's...
God be with you, good people of Gutenberg.
lovely. You gained a new perk. Weapon Master. Ooh, what's this now? What's the Weapon Master perk? Well, already it was going to be worth it. So was it... would that be in Warfare? Yes, it is. It's in Warfare. So your tournament efforts have started to bear fruit. If you face an opponent with the same type of weapon as you gain a +3 bonus on that weapon skill. For example, if you have a short sword and your opponent has a long sword, or a sword and a shield, this perk will not take effect. Medieval bitches love that, yep. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice little perk, wasn't it? Let's talk to Menhart then. Right, we don't want this on anyway. Yeah, I mean, looking at our speech is 30, our charisma's 30, our speed's 30. We don't really need to worry about that anymore, do we? Let's wash ourselves
Excuse
up
me.
after this tourney. That was actually quite worth it, although we got 600 groschen. We paid 300 to enter. A horse trader. Yeah, it is you.
How can I help you today, friend?
Trade.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Okay, so what's he got? So we've got a Hungarian and Knight Spurs. Now, I think... I don't think we've actually got anything here that could actually be better. Although, having said that, these apparently are better. The Norman saddle. I mean, if I go to... Well, the Hungarian saddle, apparently I think that might be the best one. If I go to the price of shit... However, the generous extension to the carry capacity brings it with reduction to the speed of the animal. Oh, okay. So before we do this, let's have a little look at the horse and what's it got. So it's got this one, and it says a generous extension of the carry capacity brings a reduction to the speed. So I think we've actually got the best one we can anyway. We've got that on, the dragon's like hat. I've got the snoring dog in the background as well. But she is actually asleep. Usually she just snores when she's awake. Like I'll hear her snoring, I'll turn and she's just looking at me. And she's just going... It's really bad.
I mean, God, what's taking so long?
Lovely. Right then, so I think we just talk to the saddler quickly. Let's go to repairs and let's see what we can get repaired here. Do we want to repair this? No.
The finest.
How much is this going to cost us? 103 groschen. Let's haggle him down a wee bit.
About that price. Well, I suppose we can try.
Okay then, so let's go to 80.
Is this enough?
You won't convince me with this.
Alright, cool. Krakow is wrote with K's, but Kakarowan is with C's. Could just be the time. Could just be changed due to time.
Finally, a reasonable sum. Excellent. It was a pleasure.
Lovely. Reputation gained and craftsmanship gained as well. Now, you got your apprentice here. I am now going to make my way. We're not going to do any quests here in Gutenberg. I am going to make my way to Sigismund's camp, which is all the way over here. We're going to go to our bed. There might be a thing we can do with the archery range as well to increase our marksmanship. I have no idea what your boy's doing here. Floating. Okay, he's not floating anymore. We do need to go to the bathhouse as well. Because we are looking a wee bit mucky, aren't we? No, actually, I think we're okay. No, we're all okay. Nothing's dirty. Okay, we're good. Right, where's Pebbles? Activate the Fleeting Shadow. Now, I can't remember what Fleeting Shadow actually does. We've got a lot of perks as well. Easy, easy, easy.
Easy. Good horse.
Right, let's follow the path and let's make our way. There we go.
Go.
So yeah, I'm quite glad we've done the tournament there. It was super easy. As I was saying earlier, I don't know if anyone remembers me playing the first game, but it took me about 4 or 5 attempts to actually beat the Rattay tourney. Each time I'd done the tourney, I would beat the first. I'd done the first one and I just lost in the first round. Second time, I think I beat the second person. The third time, I got to the final, and then I'm not sure how I got with the 4th time round. I might have actually beat it on the 4th time. And then you end up fighting someone called Black Adam because you kind of like you beat him, so he ends up trying to kill you with a poisoned blade.
Quick.
Which was actually a little bit harder because anything you... And this was before I learnt Master Strikes as well. Then as soon as you learn Master Strikes, it's just really easy. Just like that time then, it was really easy then just because we've already learnt Master Strikes. I have no idea what's going on there.
Quick. Quick.
I'm just a little bit curious as well what kind of things we're looking like. Agility, I don't know what we want to go for agility here with the next one. So that's not really interesting. This isn't really interesting either because it's a perfect dodge. I don't dodge. I really don't. Nimble stance, dodge costs you 40% less, so I don't dodge again. This might be down to the fact... That wouldn't be too bad. But then again, now we've got a shield. This is kind of a big nothing. Vitality. Your body and clothes get dirtier 20% slower. In addition, by washing out a tub, you get rid of all the dirt on your body, but you still have to go to the bathhouse. That I might do that next time, actually. Because the healing, it doesn't really matter anymore. And I have noticed... Actually, I've just thought of another thing I've noticed as well. This game doesn't really have... Right, that's just a caravan for goods. I suppose you could probably raid it if you wanted to, but I'm not going to, of course. Am I still wanted in Miskovitz? Because I know Balani... Oh, no, I'm not wanted in Miskovitz anymore, or Balani, so we're all good there. So we can pass through without worry. We'll go... We'll actually bend through this way, and we might actually be able to... No, that's a river, so we're not going to be able to cut through there. You know what, we'll go right though, because we're going to have a little look for... I know I keep going into my menu. I'm going to have a little look for some of these. Now, what's the durability on this? It doesn't actually say. It doesn't actually say what the durability of these are. I've got a feeling it could just last forever, or a very long durability because it's a mushroom. Maybe.
Easy.
There we go.
Nice and slow.
I want to kind of have a little look to see, because we could craft some Bane potions, which might come in use a little bit later on, depending on what we do at Sigismund's camp. Like, we could literally go around to Sigismund's camp and just pour poison into all the fucking into all the pots and just leave and just go, right, see you later, everyone, and just leave, and then everyone's dead. But I could probably do that. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's going to be a turning. Not now. Where the yeah, I was going to say that's the thing. Like, we don't have as many ambushes anymore, and I don't know if it's by design or whatever. It's we've got this going on here. This looks fresh. Well, it's not going to need that. We got the horse here, which we... Wow. Poor horse. What's this here? Open. Okay, nothing for us there. Oh, I'm just going to make my way this way. I think those mushrooms, they're going to be in like a heavy... You can't park there, mate. I was really close to doing that the other day when I was in the car with my old man, and someone had broke down on the side of the road, and I was gonna go like, can't park there, mate. And I was gonna do it, but then I realised about 50 yards ahead there was traffic lights, and I was like, actually no, because if we got stuck at the traffic lights, which we did, I would have been fucked. I would have been fucked, and I would just been like, oh no. Like, it would be one of those moments where They would pick some. They would have been knocking on the window, and they would have just been me, just like I I didn't want to. I didn't want to risk it. I'll puss it out, chat. I'll puss it out. But yeah, it was. It would have been funny, and to be honest, maybe the guy would have like saw the funny side to some degree, but again, I didn't want to risk it. Right, so we're going to go around Sigismund's camp here. And I don't want to get too distracted. But there could potentially be some mushrooms around here. Oh, this might not be as a wooded enough area to be able to find any. I think it's gonna... Okay. I think it's gonna be like a really, really dark wooded area in order to get the mushrooms. It doesn't say in the... I mean, you've got a mushroom here, but that's the wrong one. We need the red ones. And I've got a feeling there's more mushrooms here. Like if it was these mushrooms, absolutely fine. We can kind of find these quite a lot, but it's not these ones. It's Adamantia ones. But there is mushrooms around here, so this seems quite... there we go. That's what we're looking for. So it is quite promising. We got 2 from that. So that's what we're looking for. Those little red... Not even little really, it's like red caps. Little red cap mushrooms. Now again, I don't know if they do decay over time. I imagine they probably do. But they haven't started to decay yet in our inventory, so I guess we can... That's very loud birds. Let's try our luck, shall we? Now, we all know how this is going to go. Right, let's just wait. Sound right over his head. There we go. Agility and survival's gone up. Lovely. Now, if we just rob, get our marksman bolt back, we're just killing. We're not gonna butcher them because it's just gonna take up far too much of our carry capacity to do that. So it's a lovely looking bow though as well. Our stealth is really good as well. Surprise attack, lovely. It just gives you the opportunity to get some marksman experience. So whilst looking for some mushrooms and stuff. Now, I don't know if this is going to be like Red Dead Redemption 2, but in Red Dead Redemption 2, when you're going around and you can hear like a woodpecker in the middle of the forest, it is actually a woodpecker. I didn't know if this would be the same or if it's just ambient noise. It's most likely just ambient noise. I don't think this game, as much as this game is absolutely beautiful, I don't think it's got that level of detail compared to Red Dead Redemption 2, which to me is probably one of the most detailed games of all time. It's also one of the best games of all time as well. to me, it is between The Witcher 3 and that. Now, there's some parts of the game where I would absolutely go over, like say Red Dead Redemption 2, all day, every day. Like the landscape is beautiful. I think the writing's a little bit better. One more interesting fact: there are arrows that had just that are just blunt, not pointy heads. So you just knock animals so you can kill it without destroying fur. Oh, so it's like would that be like a buckshot? No, it wouldn't be like a buckshot, would it? Because a buckshot is more like like that. It's got more power to it, hasn't it? That's interesting though. I suppose it kind of just like I suppose it's like a beanbag. It's like being hit with a beanbag and just them knocking down on the floor and going, Jesus Christ, that hurt. And next thing you know, they've just like, you know, like euthanized them on the spot. Right, there's no more mushrooms I can see, but this definitely seems like the area where these sorts of mushrooms would be found. Oh, I'm gonna bring this back. I might as well. Lovely. Yeah, it definitely seems more like the area where they would be found. Now, where am I on the map? Yeah, I'm deep within the forest here. There we go. Right, let's get our marksman bolt back. There's one on the floor over there somewhere. I might be able to find it. Loot, marksman bolt. Oh shit. Okay. Marksman bolt. I think we lost a bolt there, which is... There we go. Ooh, what's that down there? Survival level 22. So it's experience. Loot up. Marksman bolt. Oh, hello, buddy. Right, there we are. Loot this. You killed the family. I did actually, didn't I? Big oops. Right, let's get into this. Thievery is actually like stupid at the moment. Reinforced heavy crossbow. Nothing fantastic. The hunting bolt will take those. Take that as well. Right, nothing there. Again, no more of these mushrooms. They should really stand out like this. We've got one of these here. We've got that one there. They should really stand out with them being like little red caps and stuff, but it's actually quite difficult to find. Yeah, I think I'm going to just start making my way back to the camp because I clearly can't find any and I don't want to waste any more time really. Well, whilst we're on the way back to the camp, we will keep our eyes peeled. Just looking for a little glimpse of red somewhere, and if we can find them, then great. So yeah, so tomorrow we do obviously we do have a stream tomorrow as well, and we should and I'm gonna say yes we will. I will try and update people a little bit closer to the time. I will be making, oh, well, I'll be going out for the day on Saturday. I'll actually be going to see a dear friend of mine who I've known for a good few years now, and we've met a few times, and it's actually a friend through gaming, Lord of the Rings Online, and I'm going to go and take a brief. I say a brief, it's like a 3-hour drive down to Cardiff for the day. So I'm going to go and do that on Saturday. Now, I will be going out early morning, and I should be getting back relatively late on the night, but I think... Oh, hello. When I come back, I will be in a time frame when I can actually do a stream, even if it's just a short stream, like a couple of hours. You'll fly to UK? Yeah, I'll fly to the UK. Yeah. I'll fly to the UK and then I'll drive for 3 hours to where I need to go. Right, there's that there. Now, I thought I hit it then. It come up with the... Okay, that was a waste. I think I hit 2 trees there. Right, there's the camp. I'm pretty sure I hit like these 2 trees here, but I'll have a little look into this one here as well. Oh no, there it is. That's one. It's a grey mushroom. I think it was somewhere like... No. It wasn't in this tree. I'm sure it wasn't in that tree, but never mind. I don't think there's a way where you can actually craft bolts anyway. I don't think that's actually the case. I mean, someone can correct me if I'm wrong. It would be nice to be able to craft them. But I don't think you can. Right, not that way. I'm taking a last quick look through the woods here, just for any red mushrooms. Been actually a bit of a nightmare to find, actually. Like, every other mushroom really is okay. Wild dog. Oh. Marksmanship level 15. I'm off to have some clan games in tanks. Oh, lovely stuff, mate. Yeah, you enjoy. And I'll see you, hopefully, in the next couple of days or so. Shit. Stop. They're wild dogs. It doesn't count. Just fucking turned to red mist, he did, didn't they? We've got another doggo over here we can just quickly pop. There we go. Right, let's loot. Marksman bolt. The other dog is around here somewhere. What, your boy there? Oh, we got the other one here as well. Wild dog, wild dog. There was the other wild dog over here. Loot that. The other bolt that I shot is completely... Oh! Completely gone. This is what we want. We should get a few of these here then. We've got two. Oh, two, okay. Nothing absolutely fantastic, but if they're in this area then, we might as well have a quick little look. No, nothing. Have a quick little look to see if there's any in the wide open bits of the on the forest floor. I think overall I've got 7 in my bags, which isn't too bad. Meat is meat. Well, we're not even taking the meat, we're just killing them. It's just increasing our marksmanship stat, so not really complain. Lebio, yeah. Yeah, not really any much luck doing this, is there? Oh. Of a wild dog. Now, question is, the marksman bolt. Okay, so that's why. Why? Why are these different? It's a bit weird, isn't it? I can't seem to see the dog. Oh, hello. Sorry. Give me my bolt back. Right, that should be enough, shouldn't it? So, let's make our way to the camp. Should be able to get through here, yep. Lovely stuff. Another thing I was going to try and do over the weekend as well is try and get back a little, well, try and make an attempt to get back into my Formula 1 season that I do with my my racing rig that I've got. But it's like Formula 1 2022 because I've been doing it for that long. Like I've been doing right. I've been doing it that long. I'm like 3 games behind now because Formula 1 2025 is going to be coming out like very soon. Like I think in the next like couple of weeks. So it's a bit of really behind, but when I do it, I do a like a proper season. What are you doing? Yeah, I'll do like a proper season, which is like full laps, do 3 rounds of practice, do a actual qualifying. If I write the car off, depending on the situation, that's the game. That's it written off. If I have a technical issue in the car, that's it written off as well. So it's like an authentic playthrough, and I've been trying to. I wanted to get back into it, but due to my busy schedule, I've not really been able to. Now, I am going to go to my bed. My bed is apparently here. Okay. I'm going to sit. What time is it? It's just gone night time, so apparently we read really quickly when we've got this now. So we're going to go to Life of the Saddle. Study. And we're going to make the most of these. Scholarship should go up. Yep, scholarship's at level 22. So scholarship has gone up now. So let's go to skills, scholarship. And then we've got the fundamentals of theology, which if we go to undertaking the penitential pilgrimage, will be more effective, and the buff will for the first level of this perk will now last 24 in-game hours. Now I'm pretty sure that isn't to do with the praying at shrines I think that is when you talk to a priest at a church and you go on a pilgrimage and you go and pray at a you go and pray somewhere. So you can't just go and do it willy-nilly. You have to kind of go out your way, which is a little bit rough. Now these... You will recover faster when sleeping, so it will take you less time to fully heal. Healing potions will be 20% better. Now that wouldn't be too bad. As long as you remain still, your energy and nourishment will reduce much slower. This would be nice if we was already low, but we're not. We're already like level 24, 22. We're not going to get much benefit from there. So I think we might just go for the medicine here. Yeah, we'll go for the medicine, then we can maybe go for one of these two next. Survival, we got a survival thing here. We've got Leshy 2. You can sell herbs, game, hide, and trophies for double the price. Not really interesting. The quality of beds increases the higher your survival skill is, but most of this perk will improve the quality of the bed to 50%. On higher quality beds, this perk has no effect, so that's not really that interesting, is it? If you cook, dry, or smoke an unspoiled ingredient or food, after processing it, it will have a 100% condition. It does not apply to herbs, as they always have a 100% condition after drying regardless of the perk. So not really interesting. You can also get furs, trophies, selected cuts of meat and offal from killed game. Not really that interesting there. If you hit a target in the chest, your shot will deal 20% a total of 20% more damage. Shots to the heart from behind will also trigger this effect. I'm going to go for the Heart Seeker 2. Might as well. Now, there's a few other books we can look at. We got the Life in the Saddle 2. We've got the Drinking one. We've got the Alchemy one, which we could do, but that's going to take a little bit longer. So I'm not really going to look at that yet. But have we got anything that's going to help us with our thievery? Because if we do, that will take us up to the max, but we don't. So we're just going to get this one in, and we're going to study, and it's just going to take us up until 2 o'clock in the morning. We can sleep until about 8. Improved your swords, lovely. We do need some food as well, so what food have we actually got on us? We've got... This is rough now, so we're only going to give those to the we're only going to give these to the pooch. Nourishment is to 24, so we're going to eat the dried salami. There we go. We're going to sleep and save here. Like, and rest. Like, we're already like... We only need a few hours sleep, really, to kind of get to the maximum rest. Lovely. Henry's potion, Fox potion, is still looking okay.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Thank you. Let's talk some trade. What have you got as well? Nothing there for us. I mean, we've got bolts, but I don't really care too much about them. Now, can we do a shooting? Can we do a shooting tournament? I'm a little bit interested if we can. Like... Right then. I want to compete in a shooting competition.
Compete at archery.
Your first time, eh? I don't remember your face from any previous contests. What's it to be? Longbow or crossbow?
Crossbow.
Crossbow. That's the best fun.
All right. So, what do you feel up to? Want to compete with beginners, advanced archers, or masters?
Of course, it's tougher against masters, but you can win more.
Right, let's go to Masters.
Well, fortune favours the bold. I want to face Masters.
Fine. Of course, it ain't for free, though. Have you got something to wager?
Yeah, here's 45. It's
Hang on.
only 45.
I'll see how much I have.
This
Yeah,
is going to
here it
increase
is.
our
So,
marksmanship skill
Shall we
as
start?
well. So,
Wait a while until I get the other archers. Meanwhile, you can get ready and wait for the signal.
okay then.
Get in line. And we're off.
Alright, let's... Churton. Try and beat Churton here. Right, we've got the perk that's going to allow us to shoot faster as well. Fuck, that was a miss. We do want to try and beat Churton. He's got 3 bullseyes straight off. 4 bullseyes, so it's going to be a bit rough to try and beat him. We got to get him to miss. Nope, he's got 5 bullseyes on the go. 6. Now we've missed again. Okay, we're not beating Churton. That was a fucking whiff and a half. We actually... Okay, this was a bit of a whitewash here. We actually can't beat... Yeah, we wouldn't be able to beat that. The only way we could beat him is if we got all bullseyes and we'd done it faster. It's the only way. I mean, I'm not trying now anyway. Because I know we can't win. There's literally 0 way we could win. If he hits 80 now, that's an... Oh, actually, no, he failed on the last one. But we wouldn't have been able to do it anyway because... Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to do it anyway because he got the additional points for doing it faster. So what we're gonna have to try and do here, we have to try and get our eye in, and like, so if we look here, and I'll just quickly show it on the last arrow. What we'll have to do is we have to basically get it. Is literally on the last bit, like, so it arrow meets just as it hits the bottom of the bullseye. No, the bottom of the last point thing. That's the only way I think we could actually do it. But he got every single shot bar the last one with 78 points. So we couldn't have done that. So we're going to have another go.
See you soon, my friend.
Can we not chat? Is that Churton? It is. Chat.
You're a Cuman, aren't you? Where'd you learn our language so well?
I used to accompany merchants who rode from here up north to Germany. I earned some good money and picked up a lot of it along the way.
And why'd you stop?
Those merchants sold goods they came by, well, dishonestly. And they got found out eventually, but I got lucky in the end. I'm good with a bow, so they gave me a choice. The gallows or the army. It wasn't a hard choice. Well, my friend.
His voice completely changed then. So, this is the thing actually. If I go to my player and then go to marksmanship, there is a shot here where if we go for house shot first, the first shot will do 15% more damage. If you're in the saddle, that's not interesting. After a shot from a bow, while on foot, your stamina will recover 25% faster, and sprinting will cost 50% less stamina, making it easier to move and flee. Now there's Eagle Eye, which is with level 18. When aiming with a crossbow or bow, the action around you slows down considerably for a moment, making it easier to aim. This effect will last for 3 seconds or until you fire. That would be very, very nice. That would be very, very nice, but we need to get to level 18 for that. So, That's something we will look at in the not too distant future, hopefully. Okay then. Some poo. Soldier there. Right, so let's go and talk to... Oh, there's the alchemy bench, but where is it? Is it around the back? Here it is. Right, let's have a little look, because I want to have a little look to see at the Bane potion, or the Bane poison. You got Bowman's Brew, which increases your archery skill, and if in good quality, reduces the loss of stamina while aiming. It wouldn't be too bad to try and use while we're using that. So this is, you will need wine, a handful of wormwood, two handfuls of belladonna, and fly agaric. Now, it's not in here. The fly agaric isn't in here, I'm sure of it, because it's not classed as a herb, it's classed as a fungus. Yeah, it's not classed as a herb, is it? So if we leave this, so I'm pretty sure we got the right one. If we go to crafting, go to poisons and the bane, so we need one of these, belladonna and the wormwood. So we actually need some wormwood here, which I don't know. I mean, I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste anything, especially the mushrooms. But yeah, how about is there anything there? No. There might be some wormwood outside. Yeah, from what I know, it's quite a common herb. Like, we got nettles there. There could actually be some around. Like that. It's more like a yellow. It's like a yellow little brush like this. There we go. 2 wormwood. Probably get away with just trying to find one more.
You shouldn't be bothering us.
Sorry. Wormwood. There we go. Just picking some stuff up. Okay, 3 wormwood there, so we're good. That wasn't it. Okay, let's try and get some of these bane poisons. Again, I know I'm doing some alchemy. I love the alchemy in this. Genuinely love the alchemy in this game. As daft as it sounds, if there was just a game where you could just do this sort of alchemy, I would probably play it. I honestly would. Right, let's familiarise ourselves with the method here. So we've got the Bowman's Brew, and then it's got the Bane Poison. So reduces the health. We know this. More suitable for poisoning cooking pots than applying for weapons. So you need wine, a handful of wormwood, 2 handfuls of belladonna, and the fly agaric. Add the wormwood to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. Grind the belladonna and add to the cauldron. Right, so the interesting thing here, it says, boil for 1 turn using the bellows, so you have to use the bellow. So, I'm going to prepare this. So, we've got, if I go to my infantry, I'm using the belladonna, which is very close to its life here. So we're going to use these. These aren't actually decreasing so these don't actually lose. We're going to use the last bit of the wormwood as well, so these are still under good condition. So we're confirming these. So let's prepare first. So it says we need wine. So we need wine. We're going to have one try this, thinking about it, because what we are going to do then, we're going to do this at night where we got more possibility of getting the highest Bane potion. So I think it might be Henry's Bane poison. I keep saying potion, it's poison. So 2 handfuls of belladonna. You need to grind the belladonna and add to the cauldron. So let's go to the table. So we're going to go to the belladonna. 1. 2. We're going to pestle it up. And we do need to distill it. So put that in. So it says add the wormwood to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. So we've got to put it in wine. So we use 1. We use 1 wormwood and boil for 2 turns. Okay, I think I've got the method in my head now. So we get the wine, put that in. I think I've got the method. I don't really need to. So you go to the. You drop this down. You get the wormwood. You put that in. It's for 2 turns, so the sandglass. One now. So now we get this, the dish. We get ready to add it to the cauldron. In 3, 2, 1, add to the cauldron. Sandglass. Bellow. And then the fly garlic. Throw in, and then it's also got to move. We've got to move it up. I think we could have moved it up before we put the fly garlic in, and then we still it. I think I might have made that mistake there, because we didn't have to boil it, did we? So that could actually be a mess up there. Let's have a little look. Strong Bane poison, yeah. So
Should I have boiled that wormwood for a shorter time?
Boiled the wormwood for a shorter time. So it was boiled the wormwood for 2 turns. Okay, so we'll try that again. Ingredients, we're going to go for the belladonna, because it is really reducing now. The wormwood and the fly garlic. Lovely. So confirm those. Belladonna. In you go. That actually makes it easier, because we don't have to worry about doing the bellows and then putting that in, because we can just lift it up and then pull it in and then distill it. Right, so we're going to pestle and mortar it up. And then dish it in. Oh, drop in there. Alright. Move that down. The wormwood. Alright, that goes in. Sandglass. Three, 2, 1 now, because we was a little bit late. Then we get the dish. 3, 2, 1, in you go. Use the bellows. I didn't do the hourglass, so I'm just have to guess. 3, 2, 1, move up. Fly Garrick. I've just had to guess because I did not use the timer. I used the bellows first. Alright, throw in. And then file and then still. There we go. If this worked now, and my guess was like spot on, I think I might have left it a little bit too late. Let's see. Yes! That was spot on. That was spot on. Henry's Bane poison. Lovely. Right, so I'm going to leave the table. We've made it. We know we can make the Henry's Bane poison. Potions master. The fact I was able to gauge that then, that was just spot on. Right, so what is this then? We've got the Henry's Fox potions, which I've mentioned before. We've got the Henry's Marigold decoction, which is really nice. And then we've got the Henry's... Where is it? Oh, the poisons. Here we go. The Henry's Bane poison. Oh, Jesus Christ. So the strong one, I thought the strong one was very good. The question is, what are the potions made with? Say what? What do you mean? So, I thought that was very good, doing 110 health in 30 seconds, but that's 15 seconds. That's basically killing anyone in 15 seconds. What are the poisons? I jizz in them. I jizz in them. How you doing, Ellie? And Benry, how you doing, buddy? So now we're going to go to the... now we're going to go and talk to Cats. We've got a document for him. Good to see you too, sir.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Lovely. Come on, Mutt. Come on, buddy. In fact, where's Mutt?
Come here.
We got some food for you, buddy.
Here you go.
We got the cooked venison. There you go. Where'd you go? There you are. Nom 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 nom. Lovely.
You really won't have anything to drink?
Forbidden for me.
Musa of Mali.
God would care if someone has a drink.
Dietrich Katz. Right, so, about the soldiers and the lost charter.
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
My Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz, did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons. Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I was lucky enough to catch them off their guard. They're dead.
You took them all on by yourself? Must have been damn fucking lucky. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry.
So it says deal with the lost soldiers. We weren't going to deal with them.
Wear it with pride. And you know what? I think you should get paid right now.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid?
Goes to the whorehouse.
Shit drunk!
I thought it was...
Did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsons.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlitz?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
Sure.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers.
Can we just kill him now?
Alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble, for Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that.
Yeah, but he also
All
gave
more
us the
reason I
ingredients
don't
for
understand
alcohol,
why
so
you
like, what's your
don't drink
point?
and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
Fair enough. Yeah, sure, let's play.
Why not? Let's have a game.
That's the spirit. You're a man after my own heart.
Careful, friend. Winning money of the captain is never a good idea.
Ooh. Now I don't know the like. Are we going to be able to use a badge here? No, we can't use a badge. Now we're going to use the Devil's Head dice. That was very nice. We did just do a dice game where we used all 6 dice of misfortune, and they actually worked because every single dice was shit. Like, they were giving you shit numbers. They were giving you 2s, 3s, and 4s mainly. You ended up getting some good runs anyway. I got 5 4s on one run. Like, I got a 1 or whatever it was, and then I got 5 4s, and I was like, okay, cool. And it was just like, so good. So we're gonna go for the. I'm not gonna go for the King's dice. We don't have a badge, so we're not going to be using anything like the Trinity. The Lousy Gambler's dice is a bit shit. We're going to go for the 2 odd dice as usual. We could go for the painted dice here. The strip dice helps many a wench get undressed. An unlucky dice we're not going to be using. What do we want? Because we do want to beat your boy, don't we? The Devil's Head is like the best dice that we could get. The Lucifer dice I'm not interested in using. I mean, arguably, we could just use the Lucifer, the Devil's Head dice, and the odd dice. But I don't think I want to go for that. I'm going to go for 2... Wait, 2 odd dice, Devil's Head, and then the 2 odd dice and 3 lucky dice. That's what we're going to go for, I think. Yeah, that's probably the best thing.
I'm really surprised.
Oh, it's only 1,500?
Like to lose.
1,500 to start off with. Okay, so we're going to go for the 1 here and roll again. Ooh! Sorry, sir, but we got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get to roll again.
If I was you, I'd take it.
What do we got here then? Right, we've got a 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 3, 3, 5, 6. You can go for the lucky dice here.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
Alright, what we got here? 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can take the 5 and roll again.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
We've got a 1 at least. We've got 2 1s. I'm going to take the 1 here and roll again. We are pushing it a little bit. We've got 2 1s and a 4. If that was a 1, well, if that was the Devil's Head, that would have been beautiful. We're going to take the 2 1s here and we're going to score and pass. If he rolls really nice here, I'm going to be furious. He's got 3 6s, 2 1s and a 2.
That's enough for me.
Okay, that's fine. We're happy with that. We can deal with that shit. He can't deal with this shit, though. We win, motherfucker.
You must have a...
Shit! How could I have lost?
I receive 600 groschen.
Glory to the victors. Honor to the defeated. You'll get me back next time, sir.
You bet I will. I'll pluck you like a chicken.
Okay, want to go again?
And now for a drink.
Oh, 12 hours later. Ooh. You are drinking with the enemy. Now, getting drunk when we're on a very important mission, as we are, is probably not the best idea. So...
And so St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur, it's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden,
the voice acting in this is phenomenal.
Massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
Oh shit, what's happened? Oh.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
Well, I guess we're not going to be fighting him again in a marksmanship archery thing.
Tudo bem. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Right.
Someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here.
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight.
Oh shit.
It's too late.
I'll help you with him. You two, go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it?
Ooh.
What are your orders, Lord of Burblaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said, and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
We have to keep this hushed up.
Well, the most important thing is to keep this hushed up. Things will really go to shit if anyone finds out.
It's true. Doesn't take much to get that Cuman rabble's blood up. I don't want to end up in a goulash. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp.
Jesus Christ, lad.
Kurva. You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you take a torch and search this place.
All right. Go and get some rest. and I'll take a look around.
What do you fucking mean, rest? I'm going to have a think.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Drinking until they're all slaughtered. Sigismund wants us
Right.
all
I guess. Yes, I guess we're gonna go and have a little look around now. Examine the blood.
Behold. Where might this trail of blood lead to?
So, it could go down there. However, this has been broke into, which is the thing that we actually want to.
Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get cats to move it out of the camp somehow.
Okay, so it looks like there is some. Looks like gunpowder.
There's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store will be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that?
Well, yeah, so. Examine the door, maybe? It says examine where Churton was stabbed. Gotta follow the trail of blood. So I don't think it's anything that way. Is it anything to do with going up here? Did someone go up on top of up here and then jump?
Well, well. So the watchmen were boozing instead of watching.
Oh, so that jumping off there wouldn't have made any difference.
The guards must have seen something from here. If they weren't drinking, that is.
Right.
If this is how they all guard this camp, we could torch the place to the ground and no one would notice. I reckon I should take another look around Chertan's tent.
Right, okay. So Chertan's tent is over here. So what was he? So probably what's happened? Someone's what? Someone's gone tried breaking into here. Chertan's heard it and he's walked to have a little look and he's been stabbed, but they haven't been able to. So that's not his tent, but looks more like his tent here. Right, so how about... What's this? Common longsword, nothing interesting there. You've got... some shit armour here. Be a bit of a risk to try and lockpick this whilst he's in his state there. Let's talk to your boy. Let's talk to Dietrich.
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
The guards back there on the tower drink on duty. I found lots of wine there.
Pigs? Don't they know only the commander's allowed to drink on duty? I'll punish them. But that won't help our search. Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on, let's go and see if Moose is done with him yet.
Okay, cool.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's what I'd like to know. Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. Sir Grozaf is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Yeah, steady
Go
on.
Musa.
Steady on.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
The wine killed him?
I'd bet it was the wine that killed him. There's lots of poisons you could add to it, and nobody would notice. Well, until it's too late, of course.
You are probably right, my friend.
How come you even have wine here? You keep saying you're not allowed to drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men
He
to ease their
is
pain.
thick as fuck, this guy,
Certain
isn't he?
complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough. Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Musa is definitely innocent. Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else?
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir, give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
What? But sir, you said we were going to move out first thing in the morning.
Things have changed a bit since then, or haven't you noticed? Not even a handcart carrying dung will leave the camp till I give the order.
Oh, shit.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets. He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all of us.
I can't wait to kill him.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk. What do you say to all this?
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Musa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
Who is this royal justiciar?
What is this royal justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Steber of Steversitz in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here, we're all in the shit.
Who is this Stibor?
Who is this Stibor of Stebersitz?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary. And you don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted. Trust me.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk to Musa. Find out exactly what happened.
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. Everyone knows my face. But you could do it.
Me?
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, so you're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow, and get to Musa.
Okay.
Well, I know one of the bathhouse wenches. Maybe she could distract the guard while I slip past and talk to Musa.
That's not a bad idea. If you can talk her into it, that's bound to work. Off you go, then.
Lovely.
How much time do we have for this investigation?
2 days at most, I'd say. Then Sigismund's deputy will arrive from Sedlitz. And Henry, be careful. I'm depending on you.
Okay, so we've got 2 days to do this. Right, we can take some of this stuff. The book of poison info. Right, we can have a little look at that. Strong painkiller brew. Now, gonna have a little look at this book first and see if it's actually going to give us anything. I don't think so. It might give us a little bit on scholarship, maybe. Okay, that's it. Okay, so we're going to drop this. Books and... Okay, I guess we're keeping it then. Strong Saviour Schnapps. What's this? Medium water. Examine the body.
Bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
Strong chamomile brew. Well, I suppose we can take some of the strong ones, can't we? Well, there's no... bandages. We've got a load of bandages here. We've got a strong marigold decoction. Strong Saviour Schnapps.
Hey, got sticky fingers, have you?
How did you see me?
Halt! Fine. I'll make you surrender.
Enough.
Whoa.
I give up.
We know how to deal with thieves like you. You can be
Shit.
certain of that. You'll return what you stole and pay a fine. And if I don't find it on you, you'll pay for everything.
Fuck. Now we are at we could now. I think it's like it comes to it where it says like very hard depending on like it doesn't tell you. Like it's saying it's very hard, but I think it's basically giving you like an inkling of what their points are. So if we're at max 30, the maximum they're probably going to be is from 25 to 30. I think that's what it is. So
wait a moment. I'm sure we can come to an agreement, can't we? I just wanted to borrow it for a bit. But I forgot to ask first.
That's not how it works. You can't just borrow things without asking. But fine, if you return it, we can let it be. But don't do anything like that again.
okay, we're good. Okay, we're good.
Good day. God be with you.
Okay, he actually took quite a lot of stuff from us then. Well, let's just...
Greetings. Greetings, you.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
We probably should have waited till he got over here.
You're not permitted
Sorry.
to be here.
Surrender at what? Would I be looking for there anyway?
All right.
What the fuck?
You caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
Oh, no. He's on a crime spree today. Honestly, mate, you've got no idea. You've got no idea.
Utter nonsense. All of this. You're keeping me from an important mission. You'll have to answer to the nobility for this.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
We didn't lose anything. What's he got in here? Oh. There we go. Fuck me, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Well, we'll take those. Take those. Take that. Take this. Won't take that either. Norman saddle will take that. Okay, we'll take that as well. Let me just see here. Now, did he go anywhere that we could... It wasn't you, was it? No, it wasn't you. So we went for some potions and actually came out with a lot of juicy stuff. Now, what time is it? It's just coming past the midnight time. So what we might do is I'm just going to put all this stuff in that we had. There's still a lot of stolen stuff in this chest. If I go to the armor, this thing we stole in Kuttenberg at least 10 streams ago. It's still stolen, obviously because of the value and stuff. The headings, can I really wish you could sort it by I really wish you could sort it by if it's stolen. Alright, let's just drop all this stuff in here. We'll drop that in as well. We're never going to need that. Warhorse Waffenrock. We'll keep that just in case. Warhorse. These. That's not as nice compared to these noble legs. We do need to repair them, actually. They are quite damaged. The solid gold ring. That is really nice. I don't know. I have no idea where we got that from. Literally not a clue. So if I go to the armor and drop this down, it's not as good. No, that's the Chamberlain ring. Where's the solid gold ring? No. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lovely. Oh, I don't know why oh, it's because it's dirty. Lovely. That worked out, didn't it? Oh, it was your boy. It was him. Right. Take his key. Take his groschen. Thank you. See you later, buddy. What's my current... Have I still got the Henry potion? I've still got the Henry potion on. What is my thievery looking at the moment? Oh, it's so close.
Stop, you bastard! Nobody's allowed in here.
But I'm Moose's assistant, and I need his advice. We've got lots of sick men.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but nobody's allowed to see Musa.
Okay, sorry about that.
Henry? What are you doing here? Grozov said...
Nah, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not sure that is possible. Tinja sireye, mene mene sireye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help.
What happened when you brought Shertan?
What happened when you brought Shertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table, Crow went his own way and I started cleaning Chertan's wounds. Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly began to shake and vomit blood soon after. He was dead.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka arrived and started to go mad.
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
What about the wine?
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozav poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
Where did you get the wine from?
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Black hair, nicely built. Catherine, I think she's called.
Catherine? Are you sure?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person I gave the wine to today. The wine must have been poisoned here, in my infirmary.
How will we find the murderer?
But what now? How will we find the murderer?
I have done some thinking about that. After all, what else can I do here? The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. Another turns your guts inside out. If we discover what poison was used on Chertan, we just have to find it, and the mystery is solved.
Sure. Wouldn't it be enough to search the camp? How can we identify the poison?
How can we identify the poison, then?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare them with known effects of poisons. That is, I would, if I could get out of here.
Could I help?
And could I help you somehow? I may not be as learned as you, but I do know how much herb Paris to put in a potion to make someone fall asleep but not die.
Excellent, my friend.
Yeah, lovely.
Maybe we can manage this together. The first thing to do is to go to Chertan's corpse and examine it thoroughly. Arms, legs, face. You must remember everything that looks strange to you. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you saw with the symptoms described.
Oh, I've got
you
that.
You can read, I hope.
Oh, pretty well.
I've already got
Excellent.
that, haven't I?
The chest is locked, but I trust you will manage somehow.
Okay.
Right. Examine Chertan's body and read the book. I can manage that.
Okay,
Who do you think killed Chertan?
I have no idea. But what I do know is that we will not get anywhere if we suspect everyone in the camp. Who do you think is the prime suspect at this moment?
Stephen Crow. It could be anyone.
Couldn't it have been just about anyone?
It might seem so at first glance, but not when you give it some thought. Most of the people in the camp respected Chertan. And besides, not everyone can get up to the powder store.
So I don't think the two who found Chertan, Grozav sounds. He's the one that pulled the poison away. He might be a case of. He's killed him. He's using Musa as a kind of a thing, and he's poured away the poison as evidence. So that he does.
I heard Sir Grozav couldn't stand Chertan.
I have heard the same. And did you notice how quickly he accused me?
Well, what do you think?
And I would bet that it was one of us who was there at the time. And because it cannot be you, me, or Katz, that leaves Grozav. Stephen, and the two gods. Someone should question them all. Maybe their statements will give something away.
I'll talk to them.
I don't have much time, but I'll try to talk to them.
I am very grateful, my friend.
I'm going to help you escape.
What if we forgot about finding the murderer, and I just helped you escape? You'd be long gone before Brossav found out.
Thank you for the offer. But look at me. My appearance is a little conspicuous. There is nowhere for me to hide in this country. And even if I did get away by some miracle, they would punish you and cats instead of me. I cannot allow that.
That's very honourable of you. Thank you. Right, so. Oh, shit. Don't turn around. Fucking hell, how I got away with that, I have no idea. We was going to do some alchemy very quickly, but we can't because your boy's there. So never mind. I want to...
Was it you who found Chertan?
Aye. Me and my comrade there.
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I don't know nothing. We didn't do nothing.
Were you really paying attention on your duty before the murder?
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower and you don't hear a man getting murdered? That's a bit odd, isn't it?
Are you deaf? I told you we didn't notice nothing.
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't taking your guard duty as seriously as you claim you were.
Well, it's possible.
What's possible?
It's possible we dozed off for a while.
Oh, Christ. I knew it. You two were asleep up there.
No, we might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we wasn't sleeping.
No, you did.
We'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Chertan started yelling, it was all peace and quiet.
What did you do when you found Chertan?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do, Crow turned up.
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. And I'll tell you, when he saw Chertan, he went as pale as a ghost. But he snapped out of it quick and told us to wait for him to go and get cats. If it wasn't for him, Chertan would have bled to death there.
How did you find Chertan?
How did you find Chertan?
I don't remember too well. I remember we heard someone yelling. So we ran down to the ammunition store, and there he was on the ground.
Tell me about the other fella who was on guard duty with you.
As far as I know, there were two of you on guard duty on the tower. What's the other soldier like?
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke I've ever met. Can't keep his mouth shut. A complete twat.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat sometimes.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. Like, he was living in a cave until now. I try to tell him I'm not fucking interested, but he doesn't take any notice. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this business with Chertan has shut him up for a while.
Okay then. What's this? Remedies of fleas and warts. We've read all of this before, haven't we? Yes, we have. Where is... So it's not you.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Let's examine the body. We'll examine the hands, the feet, the arms, the face.
Mother of God, don't let me miss anything. And forgive me for what I'm doing to this unfortunate wretch.
Okay, examine the head.
He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the poison? Or was he just drunk?
Right, examine the face.
I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. No signs of poisoning.
Okay, so what about the neck?
What a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right. But he also threw his guts up. Ugh. There's no way I'm examining that.
Okay, so what about the body?
That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Chertan. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside?
Okay, so check the stab wound.
Belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like that, for God's sake?
Okay, so check the clothing and items.
Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight. I can't see anything ripped or sliced off. There's nothing missing. Whoever killed him, it doesn't look like a robbery.
Examine a different part of the body then. Examine the arms and the legs.
He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms.
Okay, look at the
Nothing
hands.
strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasm started? And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. But did the poison cause them? Or was he a filthy pig and always had them?
Okay. Check the legs.
Completely rigid. Just like the arms. But, oh, Christ, what a stink! Ugh, he shat himself.
Lovely.
I've heard it happens to the dead, but that much? Ugh. Maybe the poison did that.
So we've got warts and shitting himself.
That'll have to do. I've found out enough. He had spasms, he shat himself, warts or lesions on his hands, as red as a poppy. But that could be from drinking or lots of things. I mustn't forget anything. That's the main thing.
Okay. So we've got the book out of this, so we're going to have a little bit of a read here. So we go to the book, we go to the Book of Poison. The Book of Poison about abominable poisons and their remedies. So Bane, a particularly evil potion which causes certain death even in small quantities. It is widespread, especially in Bohemia and Austria, because the plants necessary for its preparation are everywhere plentiful. Do not expect much benefit from the knowing of this poison, for it can be used for nothing but killing. When an unfortunate man who has swallowed this poison comes to you for advice, give glory to God, for it is a miracle that he is still alive. For a little while thou mayest observe in him the blackness of the eyes, the dryness of the body, or the looseness of the muscles. But then send for the priest at once. Even a few drops will cause certain death. There is no guaranteed antidote in the whole wide world. If you have to cook this abomination, prepare yourself some wine, a handful of wormwood, and twice as much belladonna. Then you shall finish the evil work with fly agaric. Boil the mixture until you have a clear liquid, almost imperceptible in taste and smell. Okay, bitterhoy bird poison. This is one of the rarest, for it is obtained only from the feathers and skin of the bitterhoy. This creature of a black and yellow colour has its origin far beyond the land of the Indians, and the touch of it causes considerable trouble to man. The killers therefore have no need to prepare any decoctions, but only to make headdresses and necklaces of the feathers for their victims. Those who come into contact with the feather of the pithoy often feels a tingling tension in their muscles. This condition will persist for days, giving the murderer the time he needs to escape. In such cases, it is enough to burn the feathers and the poisoning will pass. If, however, the unfortunate ingests the essence of the feathers prepared by a long boil, expect more serious consequences. The victim first stiffens and then soon dies, unless he drinks drink sea water and crushed stone from the mountains of the Montoy Pallidi, which thou shalt find in the Italian land. Did I say Indian before? I might have said Indian before. No, it was Indians. Italian land. Be prepared in time. The Dollmaker potion. This potion is especially useful because it soothes and relieves pain. It is therefore a favourite among the physicians. If you rub even a few drops on the skin of a wounded man, you can cut him without causing him suffering. Men who are hasty in their love rub their manhood with this potion too, so that it may become numb and they may manage to please their wives. Hold on, chat. Let me just make a few notes. A fool who tastes even a sip of the potion will experience total numbness. His intestines will become clogged, and he may lose his sight for a while. Fortunately, the stomach will eject this disgusting potion before it has time to have its pernicious effect, unless the body has already been weakened. If you need to replenish your supply with this decoction, prepare yourself a strong liquor, a handful of valerian and twice as much herb paris. Remember, however, not to boil the valerian in the liquor, but only to put the crushed valerian into the cold decoction. The Kiss of Death. Although difficult to prepare, this potion is often used because its pleasant aroma can be confused with ordinary cooking. So we're already thinking about wine. It's kind of like it was a poison that was masked by the wine. It can also be said. It is also said among the poor that this mixture can be used to turn metals into gold. The Kiss of Death will first cause the stomachache. It makes the skin red and blistered. The bowels painfully empty at both sides. The udders stiffen in spasm, and the nails break. Which that's everything we know so far. And then thou shalt know the death is certain, but before that thou mayest relieve the poor man with a bezoar put under the tongue. In quick reaction, a mixture of hot milk, vinegar and garlic can also be used to cause the poison to be thrown up. If you want to make this poison, take a new clay pot, put a handful of red copper, half a bottle of strong water, arsenic, oak bark and rose water inside, boil it all and test it with an iron nail. When the muddy mixture has completely coated the iron, you will know that you have cooked enough. So the Kiss of Death sounds fairly... like, it sounds like that's correct. So lullaby, this poison will not bring quick death, but its effects may be even more terrible. It soothes a man into a reasonable quantity and gives him rest, that his body may be speedily healed, but if you are given by a person of dishonest intentions, the victim falls into a sound sleep in which he does not feel his body, and may be treated so unkindly and cruelly. If drank oftenly, the healthy spirit then leaves the body. A man intoxicated with the lullaby decoction feels faint, his tongue is confused, his head is heavy, and he soon falls asleep. When more than the moderation, however, a man drinks suddenly, he vomits it up and loses all its effects. If you want to relieve people around you with lullaby, prepare yourself oil, thistle, herb paris, and especially a handful of poppies, which give the decoction a vibrant odour and a sparkling colour, and can overcome the disgust of herb paris.
Right. That's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned.
Right, so everything that's kind of been said there, the Kiss of Death sounds like it. It says it's got a pleasant aroma that can be confused with ordinary cooking, so cooking wine, basically. It says it makes the skin red and blistered, which is what we know, and bowels empty, and the vomits, they stiffen, and the spasm, and they break nails. So that is everything. So it does seem like it's the Kiss of Death there. Hey, buddy. How about we can't... Okay, this is just like blood or wine or whatever it is. Oh, we can actually. What time is it? Let's quickly do a Bane potion here. I think we can. I think we've still got the ingredients to do it. Belladonna, yes, we do. It's actually quickly running out, so we're going to get these in quickly. Wormwood and the Fly Animantia. Confirm. We need wine. We just want to get some of these in quickly. Right, so we get the 2 Belladonna. Is it 2 Belladonna or is it 2 Wormwood? It's 2 belladonna. It's 2 belladonna, so let's get these in quickly. Belladonna. We're going to grind it up. And we'll put it in the dish. Right, we put that in there. We let this come to temperature. Right, move this down. Once it goes to temperature, which should be very soon, we're going to take 1 wormwood. And I'm pretty sure is you take the... Yep, you put it in there and you go like this. Sandglass for 2 turns. And then on the second turn we put the grind up belladonna in, and we do it for 1 more turn with the bellows. So we get ready with the dish. 3, 2, 1, drop that in. Sandglass it up quickly. Bellows. And we're going to move it up in 3, 2, 1. Up you go. Flight Elementia, and then we still it. Lovely. That should be it. It might have made a wee mistake with the length, but because it's between 12 and half full, we might have actually got away with it. Let's see. Yes, we did. We got away with it.
With fresh herbs, it would have turned out better.
Would it? I mean, it was still good. So if we go to our... If we prepare this... Yeah, prepare. And it says if we use fresh herbs. So we have to throw some herbs away here. So if we use the good belladonna here, and then the wormwood here, and we've got that there, confirm. Alright, wine. In we go. 2 belladonna. Grind it up. I don't know if we've got any more of the Henry potion on at the moment. I'm pretty sure we don't. I think it might have just run out, which is kind of fine. Put that in dish. Drop this down. 1 wormwood. And it is to the boil now. Sandglass for 2 turns. Right, 3, 2, 1, turn. Get ready with the dish. 3, 2, 1, in you go. Sandglass. And then we're going to use the bellow. There we go. Lovely. 3, 2, 1, move up. 1 mushroom, in we go, and then we still it. See, when you get the rhythm of it, it's fine. It's really fine. Like, if you're going to do this, definitely do it like over and over again, the same thing over and over again. Because it just makes it loads easier. Because you get yourself into your rhythm, you don't make the little silly mistakes that you do. Henry's Bane Potion again, we got that.
I left that wormwood on the fire too long, I reckon.
It was still good though, so that's what I mean. Like we're still making the mistakes, but because of the time, we can still make those little mistakes, and it's not actually made that much of a difference. Hold on, if I return it. If I go to my infantry, and which ones are we using? We should be using these. This should be gone, so we're going to get rid of those soon. This wormwood, we're using that. Confirm. White wine. We'll just do this one more time. We don't need any more Henry's Bane potion or poison. Right, Belladonna. Belladonna. Grind it up. In the dish. And bring the cauldron down. Right, 1 wormwood. Throw in. Now we gotta. We kind of boiled it for a little bit too long last time, apparently. So we're gonna do it real quick. 3, 2, 1, turn. It was probably a little bit early there, but that's fine. The dish here. 3, 2, 1. In you go. Sunglass and bellow. And we're going to pop it up in 3, 2, 1. Move up. 1 fly. Amantia. In you go. And then file and still. Lovely. I don't think I made any mistakes in that one. I think I was quite on point with some of the timing that we had. Yeah, lovely. Alchemy level 22. And he didn't give any dialogue, so that was absolutely perfect. I'm going to throw a lot of this belladonna on the floor, actually. Or we're just going to dry them. Confirm. Anything that's, like, off, we can just dry them. Parted with all this, and we've got dry belladonna. So anything that's a material now, so like the dry belladonna, it's like the good quality. But the problem with this is it's not the good quality stuff now. So I think if we use that at certain times, we'll be okay.
Don't you dare cause any trouble.
Relax. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay.
Lucky for you.
So we have got to go and talk to Musa.
Hey?
Idiot. Right, we got away with that. Let's talk to Musa. I know what Churton was poisoned with.
I read that book of yours, and I think I know now what Chertan was poisoned with.
What do you mean, you think? Do you know or not?
It's the Kiss of Death.
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book. But if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
No.
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the evidence.
Well done, Hooded. Well
Better
done, mate.
start searching fast, hadn't I? You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the 2 guards. This won't take long.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
Of course.
If it's going to help with the investigation.
You should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. Even so, it is strange. For months, the people here have been sitting around doing nothing. Then suddenly, you turn up, and everything is turned upside down. You have done more in a few days than others in many weeks.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Of course it is. I'm only saying that I find it very, very strange.
I mean, don't complain, mate. Don't complain that you're one of the only few people that's got it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? I'm just doing what I'm told to do. Is there something wrong with that?
I have more important things to do than to try to trick you. I am asking you sincerely, as a friend, who are you?
All right. I'll try to trust you. Maybe I'm not King Sigismund's most ardent supporter.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than others in this camp.
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some dirty tent?
What happened between you and Sigismund?
How did you come to be in Sigismund's court?
That is a long story. I once served Sultan Bayezid. Although the Osmans are not that welcoming to my people, the Sultan at the time received envoys from all over the world, so I was useful. But soon after, we found ourselves at war with Timur and his Golden Horde. Luckily, that is, luckily for me, it was around then that Sigismund's messenger came to see the Sultan. And I managed to persuade the Sultan to send me to Hungary as a goodwill gesture. I am sure you understand that I did not want to wait for Timur's savages to cut my head off. But let us just say that King Sigismund did not show me the respect my position is worthy of. Instead of making me his counselor and physician, he sent me here.
Would you like to join us?
You could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse. I have had many experiences in life and come out of them alive. And do you know why? Because I am a total coward. And not just that, I am duly proud of it. I would be very happy to get away from here, and perhaps even return home, but only when I am sure I will survive the journey. So I think it will be best if we each go our own way.
You know nothing, I know nothing.
And this conversation never.
Hey, okay.
I better go and search the tents.
Okay.
Good luck.
Cool. Thank you.
I am depending on you.
So yeah, we like you, boy. You facing this way? Okay, so sir. Oh, fucking hell.
Beautiful, but empty. No
What's that over
poison.
there?
For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. I wouldn't mind a piece of that.
Okay then, so is there anything else? Nothing here. Okay, so Treaties of Naught. Where else can we search? Oh, the prayer book. Don't see me.
There's nothing here. Moosa's definitely not to blame.
I heard something.
Nope. I love having good stealth. I fucking love it. Okay, we need to get another Henry potion on, don't we? Henry's Fox. Yep, let's drink up one of those. There we go. Another 2 days of this. Lovely. We probably would have been nice to have that on the alchemy. Because our alchemy at the moment... Now, we did get an agility stat. There's deft hands, which we... No, we don't really care that. Don't care for this. This wouldn't be too bad, the dominant hand. So I'm going to get that in, aren't I? So, skills, Alchemy's gone to level 22. Special powder when using... Oh, fuck. When... No. Okay, skills, alchemy. So we can have enthusiast. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and your nourishment will not decrease. You can sell potions for more. But each potion or alcohol effect you have, it can increase your vitality by 1. Purple haze. We do need purple haze 1. And that actually... We can't have these, because these are exclusive. So I think we should have purple haze now. We should go to purple haze and purple haze 2, if and when needed. Drinking, we can't get another point in that yet. Now, where is the other guy's tents? Like, they're over there.
You better watch out for me, got it?
Ah, don't worry. I'm a saint.
You'd better be.
Right, so, who are you? Guard Radovan. How did you find Chertan?
How did you find Chertan, actually?
We heard yelling, so we went to take a look. I don't miss nothing, see? And there was Chertan, crawling in pool of the blood and babbling something. But I don't understand that gibberish, do I?
What can you tell me about the other bloke on guard duty with you?
There were 2 of you on guard duty, yeah? What's the other soldier like?
Him? He's a good pal of mine. The best in the whole camp. Always happy to listen to what I have to say, and that's plenty, believe me. The things I've seen since we left Prague. I'd never have
He's not too
dreamt of some
fond
the
of you,
things
is
I've
he?
seen in this world.
Okay. So let's check the... Is this
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozov's fallen on hard times. How could anyone drink all this?
Oh shit, he's over there.
Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
Schnapps, mead. Next to Grozov's lucky dice. We'll take that. Well, we might as well do this. Groschen, we'll take that. Thievery's level 30, finally. Right, so we got our maximum, our first ever maxed out stat. So all we're going to do now is just get the Lawbreaker in. Lovely stuff. So we get nothing else with Thievery now. That's mead. I guess we can...
Hey?
Shit!
Someone was poking at a lock over there. Do something about it!
Surrender, at once!
Easy! I surrender!
Now I'll show you. Tried to pick that lock, eh? Fucking thief.
I'm sure that looks strange, but I can explain.
I'm listening.
I noticed that the lock was covered in a layer of dirt, so I decided to clean it off.
You wanted to clean a stranger's lock.
That's right. I was a blacksmith, and if there's any job I hate, then it's fixing clogged up locks.
And what were you cleaning it with? A lockpick?
Oh, that's not a lockpick. It's a special lock cleaning tool.
It looks like a lockpick to me.
Oh, they do look similar, but it's a cleaning tool. Now the lock just needs to be oiled, and it'll be as good as new.
So you did that out of the kindness of your heart?
Aye, why not? It's easy. If you want, we can go and see your blacksmith. I'm sure he'll tell you the same thing. That's just the way it's done.
I don't have time to talk to the blacksmith about such nonsense. The next time you decide to go about cleaning people's locks for free, you better tell them first. Now move along.
you shitting me? What a way to make some groschen.
Now the thing is, I made a bit of okay. So I usually go, I'm gonna pick this lock because it's gonna give me experience. I've just hit the maximum in thievery. There's no need for me to do that, so I might as well just opened it. Oh, has he gone back to sleep? No. Take that. There was literally nothing in there anyway, so it didn't really make no difference. Okay. I was going to try and rob him as well. Ooh, hold on. Prepare to stand. Right, I'm going to go and talk to this. Go and check out this thing first. Right, we've got to do this really quick because we are on a bit of a time limit now. What's this? Saxon Brigantine, okay.
Nails? Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt.
Right, there's schnapps there.
Oak. And dry as a bone. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
Yes, that's true.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just a broom. No, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Ugh, stinks of vomit.
Okay. So, whose tent did we just check? So, it's not Rosav's.
Be careful. It's not safe here.
So, there's Crow. There's Crow. There's Grosav. There's the two. There's the two soldiers. Now, the two soldiers that were down here. So it's not Grosav, it's...
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time, so calm down, or you'll give yourself a fit. In the meantime, I'll go and get everything ready.
Oh, we gotta eat.
Well, then,
We do have to
gentlemen,
eat, I forgot about food.
I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Oops.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Ooh.
Sir, people don't murder each other for no reason. They murder mostly for revenge or profit. And Musa had no motive. You can ask everyone in the camp. Musa never had any quarrel with Chertan.
But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
So, Grosav does have stuff for poison. And he did have motive, but Corporal Stephen Crow did have the stuff in his... What are we thinking, chat? Because Sorry, I got really itchy ears. Corporal Stephen Crow, he had all the ingredients he needed, so to speak. He needed the oak bark. He needed the iron for the nails. Lord Grosav of Barumlaka, he had motive though. I really don't know, because the thing is, I want to say it is. Like, I don't like Grosav. I don't like him. He poured away the poison, and he was very quick to judge. Ooh. I think it's going to be Grosav. But then again, if Grosav, this is Sherlock Holmes all over again. If it was Grosav, he must have known something like this would happen. But then he's just going to pass the blame. Yeah, I'm a bit. Like, I want to say it's Grosav. I really do want to say it's Grosav, but he didn't have the bark. He doesn't have the nails. But he definitely had motive. Now apparently, Stephen Crow got there, and he was apparently white as a sheet. I'm going to say it's Crow.
Chertan was killed by our corporal. Stephen, known as Crow.
What? Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion, but I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Crow tried to break into the store to steal powder, but Chertan caught him in the act. A fight broke out, and that's how it ended.
What nonsense! Where's your proof?
There was powder scattered all over the storeroom floor. Crow scattered the powder, but then he had to flee.
Anyone could have done that. Is that the best you can do?
Stop all this shouting! Listening to peasants like you two is painful, so keep it short and to the point. What happened next? You carried Cherton to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Crow definitely poisoned the wine. Maybe Musa turned his back, and at that moment, he poured it into the goblet.
What do you think of that, Sir Musa?
It is not impossible. I had to go and get clean bandages and water to wash the wounds.
You're not gonna take this seriously, are you? Ha! Even if that happened to be true, where would I have got the poison?
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called Kiss of Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
You fucker! I don't have any of those things!
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Cats, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Sir Grossoff, have a gallows erected.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be. We could have you tortured, too.
You whoresons! Just try and catch me! You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit!
You wanna fight out?
There we go.
Well, Lord Steverit, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. He doesn't deserve to be buried with soldiers who fell for the king. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for all this unpleasantness.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged. It's a waste of a blade.
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't up to running the camp. Under these circumstances, I can't let you remain here unsupervised.
What? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. And look where your inaction brought us. I will take command for the moment.
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. And much more besides. I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure cats will be happy to leave it to me.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway, will we, Henry?
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Lovely.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
What's he got there? The noble's hunting sword. That's nothing really good. Right,
Everything
Steve.
all right, Sir Stibor?
No need to worry.
Right, so let's grab the body.
All day sitting on my rear end. Doesn't mean I've forgotten how to hold a sword.
What about you, sir?
For my part,
Are you following me? Because you need the body.
Is there something here? Search.
Right, okay. Drop the body. Does he want it?
I'm sorry.
Do you want the do you want it, sir? Okay, so we've got to go and talk to Catherine. I think after I think after that I will go and call it a stream. It is coming up to 7 o'clock. I do need to go and get some food. They are all mounting up ready. Inspect the horse. It's a bit of a shit horse. Pajamas. There's a thing in there which we're not going to look at. I've completely gone the wrong way. Yeah, so then after that, once we've kind of talked to Catherine, we will call it a stream. I will be streaming tomorrow around about the same time anyway, and it is Happy Friday for everyone. This way. Let's just wash ourselves up, get ourselves all good and clean. It's been quite interesting, actually. It's been quite a nice little investigation. I do want to say we made the right choice. As much as I don't like that Grosav, he has had his... He has had what he deserves, which is him now no longer in charge. Catherine, what are you doing?
It's happening. The Praggers are leaving for Sedlets.
At last, I won't have to wash the humans' asses anymore.
Tell Zizka everything, so they're ready for the ambush.
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want Dry Devil blowing your brains out by mistake.
Lovely. So, leave the camp with cats. I know. I know. No, you are right, sir. You are right. No. Oh, inspect the horse. I do like inspecting the horses, and from what I...
You have a kind master,
cow.
eh, Ducky?
From what I... don't wash anymore. I forgot what I was going to say then. No, I generally forgot what I was going to say. That was literally just completely gone out of my mind. Right, we've got to get ready to leave. So, before we leave, I am going to actually just call it there, because I don't know what's going to happen after this. Yeah, we did pretty well there, though, didn't we? Right, there's nothing in there. Gold chalice. Sorry, Musa. Gold cup. Treatise of Naught. Tin pitcher, that's not really interesting. Is there anything around here that we can quickly have a little look at? No, there isn't. Okay then, so I'm going to... have we got any saviour schnapps? I'm sure we do. Yeah, we got plenty. Strong saviour schnapps, weak saviour schnapps. Yeah, we got plenty. So yeah, I'm going to call that a stream anyway. We're going to save it right here. I don't know what's going to happen here. It could be like a big cutscene, but we'll save that for tomorrow. I will be streaming around about 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, it is Happy Friday for everyone, so it might be a little bit of a longer stream tomorrow. But then I have to be up early, so again, I don't want to be streaming too late tomorrow. Oh, okay, so just a notification on my phone. Yeah, so I won't be streaming too late, mainly because I'm going to be leaving relatively early on Saturday morning, because I will be going up to Cardiff to go and see a friend of mine, which will be really nice because I haven't seen him in a good while. And then there should be a stream on Saturday. If there isn't, I'll let people know on the Discord, of course. I don't know what time I'm going to be getting home. If I'm home around about 8:30, 9 o'clock, then yes, there will be a stream, even if it's a couple of hours. And then Sunday, Monday, there'll be streams as well. So, yeah, but thank you very much, everyone who's came along. I hope people have enjoyed that. I've really enjoyed it. We are kind of getting, I think, to the latter stages of the game, of course. We are pretty much already there, I think, but I think there's only like probably about 7, 8 main missions left. So I think we will be finishing this up, I think maybe within the next week, which I'm gutted about actually, because I was going to try and milk this a little bit more because I've been thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm sure I did save, didn't I? Yes, I did. So yeah, Anyway, I will see everyone. I'll see everyone tomorrow around about 3 o'clock UK time. For those who aren't following me and want to drop a follow, that is always welcome, of course, if you want to keep up with the channel. Those at YouTube want to drop a sub, that is always welcome as well, but please do come over to the streams because this is where all the fun is, and join us on the Discord, where on Sunday we're going to be doing a community game, and it's most likely going to be Repo. There may also be a game after Repo as well that we'll be playing, maybe golf with your friends, or something else, I don't know, but we'll see. I will, of course, let you all know what's going on Saturday, but there most likely will be a stream, but very, very late. So yeah, if I don't see you, have a lovely rest of the week, but if not, I'll see you all tomorrow for some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So have a lovely rest of the evening, take it easy now, take care, and bye-bye.